Hi, in the last video we saw why do we treat wastewater. If you haven't seen it, press the I button in the corner at the end of this video. Today we are going to take a look at unit operations and processes in wastewater treatment. Okay, can we please zoom in? Yes, good, slightly more. Hey, wait. What kind of microscopic zoom is that? Yes, there are microorganisms that we are going to check during the biological treatment. But for now, please zoom out. Yes, perfect. Now keep it steady, please. Basically, the unit operations in wastewater treatment are physical, chemical, and biological. For today's discussion, we are going to focus on physical unit operation that consists of screening, flocculation, flow equalization, sedimentation, filtration, comminution, mixing, flotation. So without any further ado, let's begin. The most simple unit operation in wastewater treatment is screening. In the screening operation, floating or suspended debris is trapped by bar screen rack or moving screen. Debris such as wood, plastic wrapper, straws, dead animals, thermocol, papers, rugs, cloths, bottle, etc. waste that may choke or disturb the operation of further units processes are stopped by the screens. Let's have a clipping of how screen work. So, what does the screen say to the waste? You shall not pass. What would you do if you wanted to shred the trap waste and send it forward for the treatment? The answer is comminution. Comminution is actually two process units, that is screening and shredding. The debris are trapped and then shredded in comminution process. Comminution is visualized in the video. Let's roll it. Comminution process include devices such as comminutor, barminator, macerator, terminator. No, not you Arnold. We back sometimes else. So it is comminutor, barminator, and macerators. The incoming volumes and characteristics of wastewater are never going to be constant. So we have flow equalization for that. Wet weather flow and dry weather flow not only differ in wastewater volumes but also in strength, that is, characteristics of wastewater also vary. This is why flow equalization is necessary. In order to make working of treatment units smooth and efficient, the control on volume and properties of influent wastewater is a must. Roll in the clip for flow equalization tank. Yes, the tank is automated for level indication because overflow or underflow need to be kept in check. Otherwise, the units further in the process may get overloaded or underloaded. See, even Thanos agrees with the concept of flow equalization. How to achieve homogeneity of wastewater when mixed with chemicals? The answer is process of mixing. Mixing is important in several phases of wastewater treatment such as mixing of chemicals such as chlorine in wastewater for its disinfection, blending of iron salts or alum in wastewater for the flocculation process. During sludge treatment, chemicals need to be mixed with wastewater for improving its dewatering characteristic. Can we please roll in the mixing device clip? So, for homogeneous mix, mixing processes becomes the essential one in wastewater treatment. In order to make the finer particles in wastewater to settle down, we go for flocculation. In flocculation, aggregates or simply flocks of particles are forced to form by causing collision between them. By mixing a coagulant and the slow paddles in flocculation tank aid the flock formation. Okay, roll in the flocculation tank clip. So, carrying out flocculation makes the removal of particle easy by settling or filtration. The simplest way to remove an impurity from wastewater is to let the force of gravity work, and the same is done in sedimentation. The process of sedimentation is used in grid chamber, primary settling tank and secondary settling tank. Particles, whether they are organic or inorganic, if they are heavier than water, they can be settled down in sedimentation tank by slowing the flow, that is, by detaining the flow. Please roll in the video for sedimentation process. To aid the process, coagulant may be added to wastewater for lighter and finer particles to cause their settlement, or chemicals may be added to form settleable precipitates. Whatever be the mechanism be there, the final action is taken by the gravitational force. If we need to separate solids or liquids from wastewater, we go for the process of flotation. In this process, air diffusion is done and these air bubbles attach themselves to solid or liquid particles and bring them onto the surface. The upper surface is then skimmed off and effluent then progresses toward further units. Yes, please roll in the clip. So, using a simple concept of buoyancy of air bubbles, lighter or heavier, solid or liquid, any particle can be made to float for its easy removal. The process of separating coarse particles by physically trapping them into media is called as filtration. Sewage filtration is more a biological process because only a small part of trapping of coarse particle in fine mesh of media is the physical process involved. After coarse particles are arrested, the media mesh clogs up and a biofilm generates over the media and it traps even the finer particle. In trickling filter, wastewater is sprayed over the neatly arranged media. Can we please have the filtration demo? So that's how a filter media first takes care of coarser particle and then finer particles as well. So that's all for today. In the next video, we will cover preliminary treatment of wastewater. Follow us on Instagram and Telegram. The links are below in the description. Like the video, comment, share and subscribe to Simplified Learning. Take care and bye.